Hey everyone, we're your hosts, Chelsea
and Robin.
And this is Don't Mind If We Do.
Finally, a relatable podcast for women where we can talk about whatever we want.
Don't mind if we do.
I'm gonna wanna get crazy. Yeah, think we behave like you do. Make you. Oh, don't mind if we do.
Oh, don't mind if we do. This is Women in Trades episode part 3.
Part 3. Not that you're like third on the list.
No,
It just happened.
we saved
that
the
way.
best for last. Just kidding to the other people that were also on this series. So, just kidding.
Don't mind if we snort. 'Cause
Don't
we're
mind if
gonna
we
be
snort.
snorting.
The best thing that I'm just learning about my mechanic, Bella McHenry, is that
She
you
snorts.
You snort when you laugh. That's,
It's amazing.
Thanks for being here.
And
No
she's
problem.
adorable as
Yeah,
well.
super cute.
I hope that's okay to say
Yeah, no, that's fine.
on the
That-
podcast.
That makes me feel special.
Good. Okay, good.
Chelsea's hitting on you. I'm so
It's
sorry.
nice to get hit on
Yeah,
sometimes.
I agree. Yeah. When it's when it's by somebody amazing, right? So
Like me, yeah.
right?
Thanks.
Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah.
Not sure if you're talking about yourself, but I'll
Yes.
take that one. Oh, there's a snort. We should count how many snorts
There'll
happened
be a
today. I like it.
Let me just break it down how my life is. So on any given day, I can come screaming into Dunsmuir Super Service, and at any time, Bella will look out of the window, and I can see her, and she's like, "Oh my God, she's back again." So she just cracks the door open. She's like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like, I think the tire pressure's low."
The tire pressures again.
Do you have a tire pressure issue?
I think the signal light's burnt out.
Oh,
Or like
no.
it's going like this. Click, 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 click. And my windshield wipers are doing this. Click, ka-ching, click, ka-ching. Is this how people are in your whole life, or is it just me? Bella?
No, you're not the only one. A lot of people come in randomly for minor things that.
Was this all the things that you do? Like what you just said? and is that
100%.
all
This
you-
is, I
that's
do
you?
all of these things, and mostly they're for things that I should probably know how to do myself. But I will be honest, I 100% don't.
Who does?
There. That's
That's fair, right?
That's fair.
And so I feel like because of these like small, really weird issues, if you're going to give anybody a gift this holiday season, make it your mechanic. Because without them, you would have to walk everywhere, okay? And just leave your car at the side of the road making weird noises
In
like
the cold.
ring,
Yeah.
gishing, ring, gishing. Like I'm sure
Is that
that people
actually
also
what your
show
car
up-
makes?
No, I'm
No,
just
you
making
just
up
made
noises
that
because I feel like that's what
Okay.
people do with mechanics, right? Like they give the noise. Is that right, Bella? They give
yeah.
you the noise
Yeah, yeah.
and not necessarily know what it is.
No, pretty much, yeah. And they don't. Some people are really great about it, though. Some people actually know where it's. Like, some people will actually tell you where they think it's coming from, which is really helpful. Some people will just be like, "It's making this noise. I don't know where it's coming from." But it's a lot easier if people actually just like know where the noise is coming from.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, if we were all educated,
Yeah, then we would know.
then we
But should have paid more
And
attention.
you'd have
Like,
no job.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. That's why
And
you
that's
have
the
us.
thing. And I think that I don't know. Did you have auto shop in school? Like, did you have that? Was that an option? It was in our high school. It was an option for that. And I don't know maybe if this is how you got into it originally, but I feel like that was an option, and I feel like I should have taken it because I would feel
to know.
much more
Yeah.
competent, right, in my skills. With my car. But luckily I have you. Bella, I actually need you to open your gift because we need it for the tasting.
Okay.
Okay? So
It's a gift that you're being forced to share.
it's the gift that keeps on giving. Now,
Everyone
when I
else.
asked Bella, every episode we do a tasting here on Don't Mind If We Do, and I asked Bella specifically what she liked, and what did you say? Ginger apple, and I was like, what the heck is that? Ginger apples, and so I had to look it up, and you had suggested.
Just one?
Yeah, you had suggested Okanagan. However, I couldn't find that, so I got the Is it Lonetree? That's what I
Lonetree, yeah.
got.
Lonetree,
and-
Okay, is that also a good choice?
Yeah, they're also really good. They're
Okay.
more ginger, but they're good.
They are very gingery. Like they do a little burning of the throat.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay. Well, sorry
you
that you
get
had to
to keep-
open your. Yeah, you get to keep
you
the.
can keep the rest.
Yeah.
And
So-
most of your can, you just have to pour a little bit into these little paper toothbrush washing your mouth rinse out cups.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chelsea's
whatever.
actually a dentist on this side, and so when she has people over to do dental work, she gets them to rinse their mouths with
With
booze.
Lone Tree.
With
With
booze.
Lonetree booze.
Cider.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
like
totally
it.
normal. Yeah.
Disinfects.
I like how you
holes.
open that.
Very
Also, I just want to point out that Bella has really great nails,
Which is
which I
surprising
don't
to
think
me.
I've ever seen because they're I don't know. Do you normally wear gloves? I haven't noticed that about you.
Bella's spilling it all over the floor.
I'm
So
very
she's the
sorry.
same as us. Okay, that's
Very
fine.
sorry.
Yeah.
So funny,
not
like
graceful.
the nail thing, that is
Yeah.
one reason, like I have often thought, oh, I should take a mechanics course because it's fascinating. It would be fun. It's fun to get dirty sometimes, but then I really like having nails. You have nails.
I do. I wear gloves all day, and I go with colors that don't get destroyed.
Right. So she's got black nails
So
right
black,
now.
normally black or black or red, but
Yeah.
that's about it. And I wear gloves, and I actually found the pointy ones, which I don't know what they're actually called, but the pointy ones are easier to work
Stiletto.
with. Yes.
Is that what it is?
Than
What's a
the square
coffin?
one.
What's a
Coffin is
coffin
what
nail?
I have, where it looks like a coffin. It's like. Doot, doot, doot.
I'm scared of your nails now. That reminds me of Halloween. Okay, that's fine. But so, and pointy ones are what? Pointy ones are
They're stiletto.
stiletto. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
they're a lot easier to work with,
Work
I
with.
guess.
Okay.
And I've ripped less of my nails off without gel nails than I have with gel nails. So
Okay.
I've ripped 2 of my nails off.
So great tip. If you are going to work on your car on your
nails
own,
done.
get your nails done first. Okay, that's what we've learned.
Acrylics are hardest.
Okay,
They're
that's good to know.
strongest, Yeah.
Also, right? Great tips here. That's what we're learning.
Yeah.
Okay. So this
How to
is
be a woman in trade.
right.
Get your nails done.
Thank God. Thank God you're here, Bella. Okay.
Okay,
we would
cheers,
know.
ladies.
Cheers.
Cheers to ginger apple Lonetree.
Yeah. I always smell things.
There's
Sorry.
Robin
Sorry.
sniffing.
I should have warned you about that in advance.
It's all
It's really loud in the headphones.
Oh, that is delicious.
It was good.
I think that might be my favorite of the ciders that we've had. I really like the ginger. It's a strong ginger though. That's you're right.
yeah. The Okanagan one's less ginger, and I think you can taste more apple. I think it's
see.
the other way around.
This
Well-
one cures like colds, COVID, all sorts
Yeah.
of things.
COVID. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you know that. But again, you have your side
I've
doctor
never got
practice.
COVID, have
Your
I?
side doctor
So-
and dentist practice.
Right.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
MD.
Bella, how did you become a mechanic? What interested you in auto shops?
Well, one of my close family friends, he ran a shop for a long time for like BC Transit, sure, their handy dart buses.
Okay.
And I decided one year that I want to go work for him for the summer. And
How old were you at the time?
Oh,
Because right now you're like, what, 18?
23.
So close. I was close. Yeah.
I had
Closer to my age.
I had my L, so 15, I think.
Okay.
15,
Yeah.
yeah. So 15, so I was working on big handy dart buses, lifting those tires. It was a fun experience.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And then I realized that I wanted to do it, and then I got a scholarship, and through school, when I went to Claremont, I got a scholarship, and
Does Claremont have a good auto mechanic type program, or what? Do they
No,
have anything
not
like that there?
really.
Because I know that they're known for having specialty programs. So that's yeah.
No, not really. It's small engines. It's not really a mechanic shop, but it is very helpful to learn how to work on small engines.
Like you should have gone there.
100%.
You would have learned just the little
Yeah,
bit. That
I
you
actually
needed.
might go back there now.
should.
Okay.
I think you're too old.
But yeah. So yeah, the scholarship was the only way I could get in because at the time I didn't have a school fund or anything like that. So
Amazing.
the scholarship was really
So
helpful.
how many people got scholarships? Like, was it just you, or were there other women that also? Was it a women's scholarship or that kind of thing, or was it just whoever's the best in the class and you were?
I think it was just a trades scholarship,
Cool.
but I don't think anyone else in my class at the time got one.
No.
Was it the Red Seal program?
No, it was just for first year, and it was 7 months of the automotive first year
Nice.
program. It was really cool.
Yeah, that would be very fun.
Yahoo! What do you like about it? What do you love about working on cars?
Meeting you, obviously.
Obviously,
Yeah,
that's a
that's-
high.
yeah.
That's obviously why
That-
you did it.
that was
because you
basically
knew
why, yeah.
eventually. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mainly like diesels. I like diesels a lot more than I liked cars. But as soon as I got out of school, my family friend's shop had too many people in it, so I couldn't go back. So
Yeah.
I went into automotive, and then I started working on cars and gas vehicles. It's basically just the mechanical of it that I like.
Do you have your own shop or do you work somewhere now?
I just work at a small business shop downtown. Yeah.
Dunsmuir
see-
Super Service.
Where
Yeah.
you see Robin daily?
Well,
Yeah.
sorry about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Isn't your car like new?
No, it's not actually.
it's
it's
not.
It's a 2010 now, so it's getting to the stage.
It's doing good. though.
It's
Geriatric.
doing. Thank you. Thank you.
doing
Okay,
good.
it's doing good. All right,
doing
that's
good.
good encouragement
For
for
its
me.
age.
For its age.
Geriatric
So me too.
Charger. Is it a Charger?
I'm a challenger.
Challenger.
Come on.
Geriatric Challenger.
4-door. I would never. Oh my God. Were there other women that were interested in the trade? Like when you were going to school, were other people like, oh yeah, I also want to be a mechanic? Because I'll be honest with you, you're the only woman mechanic that I know. And you just happen to be my mechanic. But I feel like that was a total luck out because you weren't always there at Dunsmuir. And then all of a sudden, one year I showed up my regular 15 or 16 times in a month. And I was like, and Doug was like, oh, Bella's working on your car. And I'm like, what?
You were pleasantly surprised.
I was like, a lady
Yeah.
mechanic?
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was completely unexpected. And then I was like, oh my God, Bella's so young and cute. Like, more women should be doing this. Yeah.
Which is kind of a trend on our Women in Trades series.
That's true.
Everyone is quite cute, which we
I
do
guess-
comment on, but not in like a sexist way.
No,
Like,
exactly.
It's just, you're all lovely.
Yes.
Which isn't a bad thing.
I hope
And
you're not offended by our
should-
young
no,
and cute
It
comment.
should be also able to be said. Like,
Yes.
you're a beautiful lady.
Yes.
And a mechanic, and you're both. It's just great. I like it.
Oh, thanks.
Are there other women that are doing it, though? I don't know any other women that are doing it.
In my class, when I went, there were 3, and then 1 dropped out, and then there was only, I guess, 3 again because I didn't count myself. Whoopsies. So there was only
I'm not a
3.
girl.
There were 3, but then only 2, but then also 3.
Yeah, 3. There were 3. Maybe I shouldn't have started drinking.
You should
this.
not have. Okay, that was a mistake. Let's just start again in 3 more days when you're
Keep
sober.
her laughing. So
right?
the snort.
So the snorting is the best.
It's
It's my most
amazing.
favorite. Yeah.
It is good.
Do you feel like more women are up and coming in automotive, or do you think that do you feel like it's still, like, to me, it seems very much a male-dominated
It
industry.
is. Yeah, it definitely is. I think there are a few girls I know that work at a few shops downtown. I think, but I know another heavy-duty mechanic that's a woman.
That's fun.
But yeah, it's a lot harder for women because men. How do I say this politely?
You don't have to be
Yeah.
polite
Okay,
on here.
No.
yeah, no, men
mind if we
don't
do.
fucking like it.
Yeah.
Men don't like it. Sorry.
Yeah,
She
that's
said
okay.
fuck.
Well, now you said it too. Ah.
So it's your turn.
Bleep. I'll just self-edit
not for
myself.
kids.
Okay, this is not a child's.
Sorry, I've been
episode.
trying really hard.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
Yeah.
what the point of this is, though. So you said they don't like it.
Yeah.
They don't like
No.
a woman coming into the, I'm quoting, air quotes, man-dominated trade.
Yeah, no.
That's
don't-
hard.
Yeah, they don't. They don't think you can do it, or they don't think you know, or if you do, say if you have a problem with a car and you tell them what you think it is, they'll go over and double check it just to make sure, because
Because you don't know. Because you're a girl.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. Yeah, that's kind of how it runs.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Is it getting any better? Do you find like do you feel like you have to work harder or make sure that your work is better just because of that stigma that's sort of in that trade, right? Like, do you feel like that's
you definitely have to watch what you do and make sure what you're doing is pretty much on point. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna use that word, I guess.
Yeah, because you don't want to fuck up. Because
No.
if you do, it's because you're a girl. You
Yeah.
shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm curious to know if that is an area that will ever change because I feel like automotive has always been
It will,
You
though,
know.
once that age group
Yeah,
is
that's-
ages out.
That's the
a
thing,
great
yeah.
point.
Once
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
out and it's younger people coming in, it's way more, another air quote, normal now and in like 10 years probably.
Yeah.
Will be more of a regular thing versus the older
generation.
crowd.
Yeah. Some are really good. Some older mechanics are actually really good. I know a few shops that are really accepting to having women work for them, and I know a few shops that are very much not into that.
Which shouldn't be an acceptance thing.
No,
It should,
no, it shouldn't.
shouldn't
Yeah.
even be anything
Yeah.
that's out of the ordinary.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Do you get hit on a lot?
Not really.
Just by me.
Besides from Robin and me,
had one
apparently, that I
guy.
just hit on you now.
So both of us, that's us too.
Aside from the creeps in this room, do you get hit on
Yeah.
at work?
I had one guy ask me for my number a while ago.
Oh.
That was interesting.
Did you go on a date?
No. No.
Don't mix business with pleasure. Is that
Yeah.
is that a
Sometimes you can.
yeah?
Sometimes, yeah.
What's the Bella McHenry rule? Is that
mostly don't date people that come into the shop.
yeah?
Bad
If you want
idea.
them as repeat customers, probably not, right?
probably
In
a
case
bad
it doesn't-
idea,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Or you could just not really fix their car properly, so they have to come back
Right.
and see you.
Yeah.
anybody that brings a VW van into the shop, it's probably going to break down there anyway. So I feel like if you want to date a hippie, then that's
And
your
I feel like you don't
opportunity.
want to date the VW van
Yeah.
guys.
No.
So
No.
I'm talking like the nice trucks, the big diesel
Mm-hmm.
trucks.
Yeah,
You
if we
could
ever
maybe-
got diesel trucks in,
Right.
yes.
Yes.
If you have a
And-
diesel and you're handsome, bring it to Dunsmuir.
Yep, done
Bring
my
it to
super
Bella.
service. Yeah, and I'll be by later and just slash the tire
Yeah.
so that it can't leave for a few days. Okay, can work in like a team.
It is team effort.
Yeah, that really is. Yeah, so you're welcome. Bella, what should every woman know how to do in her own car? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is changing a
good
tire,
question.
you know what I mean? Like, is changing a tire something that we should all know how to do?
Changing a tire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a definite.
Yeah.
That helps you out a lot because then you don't have to rely on someone to come help you fix it.
Or get murdered on the side of the road when
Yeah.
you've stopped because you don't know how to fix it
Yeah,
yourself.
but
and you're
please
stuck
don't fix it on the side of the highway.
Okay.
Please. Please don't.
Yeah, good
there.
tip.
Or on a dirt road in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
by yourself.
right?
That and headlights. Headlights are
Headlights
a good thing to a good thing to
It's
learn.
interesting that you bring that up.
I feel
So,
like there's a story here.
oh, there
Let's
sure
hear
is.
it.
So one morning, I'm still at work on the radio, and I'm like, oh, headlights burnt out. So I'm complaining to.
While you're at work?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, because I know on the way there, I can see that it's not
Ticking
performing.
a little louder than normal? Faster?
It doesn't make that noise at all. But anyway, I like to make the noises of the car, which I feel it will make in its next
Wouldn't it be
2
more
to
like
5 years.
Like that noise?
That's more of like a turning signal. Bella, confirm that for me.
Yeah, when
Okay,
your turn
thanks.
signal's
Yeah.
out in the front or rear, it'll flip
Yeah,
fast.
it
all
goes
the
really
things we're learning
fast.
today.
Yeah, I know. It's good. That's
But
actually
that was
a really
a good
tip.
sound, though, that I made.
That was-
Like,
that was, like-
accurate.
It was very
That's more
accurate
than yours.
for the turning
For the
signal. It
turn
was
signal,
100%
yeah.
accurate.
Yeah.
That is a good thing to know, though. When it starts flicking really fast,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
That
it
means it's
not
burning out.
working. It
Yeah,
means it's out.
that's the worst.
Dangerous.
Okay, guarantee
Okay.
that's going to happen in the next 5 days. Now I've jinxed
No,
myself.
I
about it.
replaced them a few weeks ago.
Oh, so better not.
So you're good.
Unless she wanted to see you again.
Right.
So you had to
in
come back.
which case,
I don't think
now,
I did the other side.
Now I'm on to you. Shoot. Okay. Because once
All
one goes,
secrets
the other
out.
goes. Yeah. But anyway, the headlight. The headlight, and I'm like, I know it's burnt out. So I call, and it's around 9:00, and Doug's like, oh, just bring it by, Bella. I'll take a look at it after the show. So I'm like, oh no, I got to go down there now. So I literally leave the show at like 9:30. I'm like, I got to get the headlight fixed. Off I go. I'm like rushing down there. I'm like, and AJ's like, you better learn how to fix it yourself. And I was like, I don't know, we'll see. So I get there, and I'm like, okay, Bella, teach me how to change the headlight. To which I feel like mostly you did it anyway. Is that
A
that's
little
fair?
bit. No,
Okay.
you. Yeah, no, maybe. Yeah.
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 You can be honest on
Yeah.
this.
No, I definitely think
So-
I changed it.
Yeah. So we did a little video. It was a real surprise for Bella because she didn't know that was going to happen. But yeah, it's definitely one of the things that it is easy to do if you know how to do it right. Right. So
sure.
maybe you should start teaching some classes.
But what I want to circle back to is why was it so important in daylight that you leave early to go
You
get
never
it
know when it's going to
fixed?
get dark. It gets dark early now. Okay.
Not usually at like 10 a.m. though.
We'll see.
It was also in the summer.
Right.
So it doesn't get dark at all.
I don't know. I feel like
I just wanted to leave.
both of you don't know. Okay,
It's
maybe
in the
we're
middle
entering
of
the
summer.
Northern Lights portion of BC now.
Why? I just don't. You wanted to.
It's
leave
24
work
hours
early,
of
that's
darkness
fine.
soon. Okay, it's yeah.
Maybe if you
especially
live
in this
the
room.
Yukon or Alaska. In this room, it is 24 hours of darkness. But your headlight is not in this room.
That's true. When I need things done, I need them done now. Okay,
Okay,
that's
fine.
why I have Bella. Okay, that's mostly
Yeah.
yeah.
Lucky Bella.
Right? Yes. Sorry about that.
Hadn't even finished my coffee yet.
Yeah. Well, that's- welcome to look. You don't get a break till you're done fixing my headlight.
At
okay?
least she
That's
didn't
what's
ask you
happening.
to come to her car where it was. Just do
Oh,
it.
that's
like,
a good
on
point.
Site.
I didn't think
Yeah,
about that.
that's
Next
true.
time, how do you feel about
Yeah,
a mobile
mobile.
service?
Oh yeah, that would work. I've done that before
you?
actually. Yeah.
Just
when
costs 3
I used to have
times
2 jobs. I used to drive for bumper to bumper too.
Okay.
And they got me to go replace a battery in some random lady's car one day because like, hey, you work at a mechanic shop, go do this on a Saturday in a parking garage.
Can't wait till
Same.
Christmas this year's on a Saturday, so I can't wait to phone you that day and find out if you can come by and just check my turn signal. Okay, what else should we know how to do? The tire pressure thing is
Tire
actually
pressures.
something we should
Yeah.
know how to do.
Yeah, that's a definite. Please don't ever fill them up past 34.
Okay, yeah, and this is a good thing. And you need to have do you need the little gaugey tool thing? What's it called?
Yeah,
tool
the
gaugey thing.
tire pressure gauge. Yeah, those
Oh.
are helpful.
Seems like a good name for it.
She's snorting. I'm sniffling because that's what I do. What are you doing over there?
Sweating because it's
Sweating?
hot in
It
here,
is
and I'm wearing a
super hot.
turtleneck.
I know.
Why?
You are.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So sorry,
Never
everyone.
wear a turtleneck in this room because
No.
it's heated.
It's like 1,000,000,000 degrees. I guarantee
a
it.
million and the heat's not on.
But you put the tire gauge pressury thing to. Is that what it's called?
Tire
gauge
gauge pressure.
Tire
Thing?
pressure gauge.
Tire pressure gauge.
Tire gauge pressury
Wow.
thing. You put it on the end of the thing, and then it tells you,
stem.
right? Like
Valve
it tells
stem.
you the
Valve
valve.
say the
stem.
words. Okay, you say the words only so that people actually
Okay.
can learn.
Okay.
See,
Okay. You learn.
So you put the tire pressure gauge on the valve stem, check the valve stem, or check the tire pressure gauge. See, so you basically how it works is you just with the normal one you just press it on, pull it off, and it should have a reading on the stick of like a psi.
Okay.
And normally it's around 34 is what your tire should be at.
Okay.
But on full-size pickups and stuff like that, it's normally 80 in the rear and 50 in the front.
What?
But-
That's very confusing from 34.
Right?
So I have a
So
truck.
your truck.
So
kind
not
of-
34 for
No,
me.
but it's more like a bigger truck, so like a 2500 or a 3500, like anything that's towing something heavier, so it has weight in the back.
Mine is not a 2500. So.
Yeah.
But it's not a Dakota either. It's a full-size girl truck.
Is that how you?
Is it the
that's-
F-150 out there?
No.
Oh,
okay.
it's not the one. It's the one that's part. Well, you have two sitting out there right now.
I do.
You got a lot of
Neither
trucks.
one of them are an F-150 though. So it's a Sierra GMC.
Okay.
Good car or no?
Yeah. No.
Okay, just checking. This
Amazing.
brings
It's
up
not a
some.
car though. It's a truck.
It's a truck. Yeah. What's the worst kind of car you can buy? What's going to break down for sure?
Chevy Cavalier.
Yes.
They don't sell them anymore for.
I think I was going to say I don't think I've seen a new Chevy Cavalier in like 20 years.
They
So
don't have a
that's-
Sunfire. They were so sexy back then.
Oh yeah, my dad had one.
Oh,
It
Yeah.
was horrible. It's a horrible
Yeah.
piece of crap.
yeah, it was super fun. I loved it.
Yeah, that's a fun car. My first car was a K car, like a Reliant, a Plymouth Reliant.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't even think they make those anymore either.
What's a K car?
Nobody wants it. It's
Like
like,
a police car?
no, it looked like a little box. It was like essentially, it looked like almost like it was in the shape, like
Cute.
if you put a K on the side, it would almost be like the shape of a K. It was pretty fun. And a Cutlass Sierra. Those
Oh
were
my
first.
gosh, my dad had one. No, he had a Cutlass Supreme.
Oh, that's
with
one
the
step
like
up.
roses etched into the back tiny window
Didn't see
and
that
red
coming.
velvet seats.
Oh, that's
That was
fancy.
a sexy car, yeah.
What do you think about people buying motorhomes sight unseen without checking the engine and then just driving them and leaving them in a lot somewhere in the West Shore?
but driving it from Nanaimo to Langford.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a great idea. You never buy a
See,
motorhome
it's
you
a
don't
great
look
idea.
at.
See, she said it's a great idea.
Oh, motorhomes.
We all
have
heard
so
it.
many
Yeah.
So, great idea.
It seemed like a great idea.
It was a great idea.
Yeah.
What happened?
What?
What? Oh no!
First of all, let's just say you said it was a great idea.
Yeah.
So,
That was
Yeah,
definitely
you're going to eat
sarcasm.
those words.
Nope,
You're
that
going to
was
eat those words
sarcasm.
now. Okay.
so now everyone knows, go and do it
Nope.
because it's perfectly safe.
Nope, highly not recommended.
No.
Especially down the Malahat.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Super, like, not one of the smartest things I've ever done, but here we are. I'm alive to talk about it.
How do we get rid of it?
Set it.
No.
Don't. I can't say that. Don't,
Don't
set it on
say
fire.
it. Don't say it.
Don't set it on fire.
Her name is Glenda, first of all.
Glenn.
You'll
Oh, it has
you'll
a
now
name.
refer to her forever as Glenda.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
okay.
yeah.
It's again Glenda Goes Glamping. It's her name on TikTok if you want to follow her for more tips on safety driving. She is a 1979 motorhome. We need to record her face for the story because look at it. It is pure jealousy.
Right? Obviously, when you're 23, this is what you're like, and you're an actual mechanic. You're like,
You're like
this is the worst thing
79.
I've ever heard.
100 years
Yeah.
old to you. Oh my word. She's lovely.
Oh, I had to work on one of those a few months ago in the summer during that heat wave. Oh, yeah, those are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fun.
The spark plug came out in 2 pieces. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
really fun.
Okay.
Fun. So my engine, because I didn't know about you before when I bought her, but I feel like you're thankful for that.
I didn't
So-
tell her on purpose because I
Yeah.
knew that this was going to happen.
I have a great mechanic that is mobile, and he has gone to her and he has fixed up the engine. She's in tip-top shape. She has a brand new carburetor. She's lovely. New everything. It's all shiny and whatever. It's good. Now it's safe.
No, it's safe.
The drive from Nanaimo to here, my friend followed me in her Tesla, and she stayed. So when I bought it, we went to the parking lot. I'm like, we should like maybe check the lights at least or turn signals or something. Sure enough, none of those worked.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Lights, nothing. Brake lights, turn signals, nothing. No headlights, so you would have panicked.
Oh my
Robin.
God,
Yeah.
that sounds like a job for me. Actually, now that I
Yeah, now that you could fix them, you could have just fixed them for me in the parking lot.
I don't know if I could.
So, and it's it's not a huge motorhome, but it's pretty big. So in the mirrors, like you can see nothing
Yeah.
out of the mirrors. I did learn at the end when the bathroom door started flinging open that I could see through the window in the bathroom. It was amazing. So now when I drive it, I will tie the door open because you can see right through the back window. So it was perfect, like through the rear view mirror.
Rate this on a safety scale
This
of 1
is-
to 10, with 10 being extremely safe and 1 being complete garbage.
Did it have brakes?
It did.
Okay. Did they
Like-
work?
Like they're on their way out, but they're still good. Yeah.
Okay.
They're fine.
Well, the lights problem is just a minor issue, but they have wiring issues like crazy, anyways. But no,
No,
that's
they're-
about that's a sketchy.
They're
I
fixed
wouldn't
now.
do it.
Yeah,
the lights
okay.
are fixed now.
Yeah.
They're good. Yeah.
Let me know how I
But
can get rid of it while she's
At
sleeping.
the time, you're gonna be so jealous when I go camping in her, and you'll be like, I wanna go, Glenda.
Does everything
At-
work?
Can
at
we
the
bring Bella
time-
with us? I want to bring Bella if we're going camping in that thing.
You,
Okay, that's
you
fine.
have first dibs.
Yeah.
So my friend followed behind very closely with her turn signals. So she didn't let anyone else come behind me because you definitely can't switch lanes in that thing because I couldn't see if there was anyone behind me. It was very dangerous. So
No, it
we
sounds
had
super safe.
Like it wasn't a super safe trip, but we made it. Even the guy that sold it to me was panicking. He's like, "Could you please text me when you get home just so that I know that you made it home?"
That's when
Because you know you
sh-
are buying this as is, and I told you that. He did not want to sell it to me. He tried 3 times to say no, like I have someone else interested, and then he didn't, and his wife finally was like, just give it to her, just sell it, get rid of it. So he did, and he's like, I really didn't want to sell it to you. I really needed somebody that knows what they're doing. I'm like, oh, whatever.
Bella, do you want to buy
fine.
a
Nope.
camper? Okay.
No.
Robin,
So-
No.
Glenda is not for sale.
Nope.
So sorry.
Nope.
Glenda
Nope.
is amazing.
It is a fun
be
project,
fun.
though. It'll be a fun project for the summer. Here's an interesting point, though, because
expensive,
you were
probably.
just talking about your friend with the Tesla. Let me ask you this, Bella. The electric cars that are coming through, like, is that concerning in your line of work? Like, does that put you guys out of jobs? Because I didn't even think
Can you
about
not
that
fix those?
until you know what I mean? Because I feel
Tesla
like,
deals with Tesla.
Oh,
yeah,
only.
like that's the thing. It's only if you have a deal with that company, right?
Yeah. They do have a lot of electrical like programs at Camosun. I know that.
Okay.
So
Like, is that something that you would do maybe as a continuing education at some point? Because are we, like, is that, I don't know, we keep talking about we're supposed to be emissions free by 2040 or whatever, right? So is ever, I love that you're laughing at that. I'm also laughing at that because I don't see it happening either.
I ain't giving up my car or my truck for that matter.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. But I'm curious to know, like, is that something that concerns you in your line of work? Not really.
Not
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
because frankly, I'm not really gonna keep. I'm not really gonna keep doing it for very long,
Interesting.
so I'm not too concerned. Maybe for like the rest of the people I know, yeah, a little bit. But
A
What's
career
your
change
next
is coming.
one?
And
Yeah.
what's next move? Next move. Next move.
I got my class 1 over the summer,
Congratulations.
Wow, good for you.
so I'm gonna go hopefully drive dump truck or rock truck.
Amazing.
Haven't decided yet.
Oh my
but-
gosh.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
More women in trades.
fun, yeah.
We'll have to do another episode in another 6 months.
I see so many women around this
Yeah.
area, specifically in the big trucks. It's like usually women that I see, which is awesome.
Yeah,
I
that
love
is
it.
awesome. Yeah.
Mhm.
What made you decide to do that?
I was thinking it was time for a change, and automotive's kind of hard on my body, and I kind of got I got arthritis in my wrists already, and I'm only
Interesting.
23.
Yeah. Is that then it's a hazard of the job, right?
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. I used to lift things that were like almost heavier than I was, and torquing things down to 140, 150 foot-pounds is a lot on your body.
For
So
sure. Yeah.
I don't know. I just figured it would be time for a change, and if I want to go back, I can go back. 'cause
Yeah,
at
of
least
course.
I have
Yeah,
still have
you
my
always
foot in the
have
door.
it.
Yeah, and
right.
I know tons of mechanic shops, so if I want to go back, I'm totally.
Or you could open your own, and then you don't have to actually do the work; just
Right.
run it.
That is true.
Have a
that
bunch of
is
men
true.
working for you.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
kidding. A bunch of women.
Yeah,
because there'll
yeah.
be more women.
That's
coming
true.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After this episode, they're gonna go.
I'm more concerned who will work on my car. That's how will I find
All
you?
about you.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah. I'll just keep bringing my
fix it
car to you.
yourself.
I'll just bring it to Bella on the side.
Yeah, just bring it to me.
Yeah.
Side jobs are good.
That's fine. I like side jobs.
You can park it beside Glenda, and then
Right,
just
and
be
then-
like a car
yeah.
party.
Would you ever leave the trades?
Like, no, I'd be bored.
Yeah.
I'd be bored.
Yeah.
Girly jobs suck.
Yeah.
I can't really think of anything else I want to do.
You're handsy. You're a
Yeah.
handsy person.
I wanted to be a vet tech for a while.
Did you? Okay.
But that took a lot of brain cells, and I don't.
It takes a lot. It's a lot of schooling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
got that in me.
And you might become a vegetarian,
No.
right? Which would be fun.
Are all vets vegetarians? Are
Well,
they?
no.
Many of
Actually,
them
wait, now
probably
that you
are.
think
So
about
there
it.
was one. I had a client who is a vet. She manages a vet clinic, and she is full vegan. Only because she said, like, all the stuff she sees, and she's saving this little animal on the table, and then she goes home and eats it. Like, that's a tricky thing. Like, doctors have it a little better because hopefully you're not eating humans.
Hopefully,
not.
that is a hope.
It's a hope that we all have. So they're
This got really
fine.
weird very quickly.
Don't make it weird.
I don't think it was me that made it weird. I don't know. Yeah, Bella's like shifting uncomfortably in a chair. She wants to go. Okay.
No, this is the second cannibal talk I've had in the last 2 days.
Well, that just made it weird again. So you're weird. It's not me.
Yeah, no, it's me. It's me.
Also, I didn't say anyone here was eating humans. I'm just saying, for a vet, it might be trickier to be saving animals and then you eat them. Like she said, they had a chicken come in and they had to do some stuff on it. She got home, made chicken for dinner, and she felt really gross about it. So she doesn't eat meat.
Luckily, you don't have to eat cars because that. Otherwise, it would be tricky.
It'd be disgusting.
Let me ask you this. Okay, well, let's put all of our cars on the table. You tell us what the best car is. So you have the BMW.
Yeah.
You own a Beamer,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
What year is it?
It's an 07.
Okay, it's an 07. Okay, I have the 2010 Dodge Challenger, and Chelsea, you have which truck? Like the bigger truck, the white truck. What is that?
It is a GMC Sierra.
Okay. Out of these 3 cars, what is the best car? And you can't pick your own.
Can't
because
pick
it's
mine
yours.
because it's not a car. So out of the two of
I
you,
wouldn't pick mine.
Challenger wins.
Mine's
Okay,
German.
that's it.
I wouldn't pick mine.
is yours a project car? Like, is it lots
Yeah,
of work?
mine currently doesn't have an engine in it. I did
It's not going to go anywhere. I
No,
don't know.
car,
I
no.
am not an auto mechanic, but I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think that's going anywhere.
No, that's not
It's
gonna
a
work.
Fred
Yeah.
Flintstone it.
So it has no bottom either.
Also, I love that you're 23 and you know who Fred Flintstone is. That means we're not actually that dated. Okay, that
No,
makes
it
me feel better. Yeah, okay.
So this means she's cool.
That's cool.
I'd have to go with GMC. I'm sorry.
Oh, shoot.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's be real. I
the
mean,
win.
that's the thing is that I think both the BMW and the Challenger both are very specific in their parts, right? Like this is another thing when you're buying a car. What are some things to think about as a woman? Because often as women, we enter dealerships. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'll be honest with you. So that's a little bit intimidating right there, right? And I feel like there's always sort of this hush hush thing around buying cars for women where people are always
Right.
like, women
Get
are
ripped
getting
off,
scammed, they're
yeah.
going to get ripped off. Do
Yeah.
you feel like there are some specific things women should know when they are buying a car? Because I would say that for my car, I do know everything about it is specialized. Everything has to be special ordered. It can only be those parts. Like it is. Bella's like, yeah, tell me about it.
Did they
It
tell
is
you have 2 transmissions in your car?
I didn't know that. Do I? Glenda.
You're mean.
2 transmissions. Come on.
Did you stop and think about that?
Can't wait. Do I? Okay.
Oh no.
Good.
Oh jeez.
So if they tell you that, don't stay.
Okay,
No,
don't
stay at
stay.
that dealership.
Yeah.
That
All
would-
right.
that
That's,
would
that's
run.
where I went wrong the first time. 2 transmissions.
Okay.
So what I would look for is more like a basic, like fuel economy wise, low maintenance vehicle that doesn't cost an arm and a leg to replace. Like if you're gonna go out and buy
So
a,
none of
Like
ours.
Glenda.
None of ours.
none of ours.
Glenda. Hello, Glenda.
Actually, the GMC
super
isn't
cheap.
horrible. The GMC isn't that bad for
No.
parts, but
Yeah.
like
But Glenda's very cheap for
yeah,
parts. Just
yeah,
FYI.
old
parts.
vehicles,
Mhm.
so easy. But like German cars and like anything like that, it's just people go for them because they're really nice to look at.
Right.
But maintaining them is ridiculous. Like I just bought a head gasket for almost $300 for my car, whereas if you buy a head gasket for like say a Honda Civic, it's like $150. So
It's like double.
Yeah.
it
Yep.
differs.
And you have
so-
3 head gaskets in your car, so you just
Do
need
I?
to-
No, you have one. Stop.
I don't know you two. You're really.
No, you
You're
have
really
2
playing me.
actually. You have 2.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
only one.
I'm gonna go look.
I'm gonna go.
At
look.
what? I don't even know. Bella, can you come with me? I don't know what
describe
I'm
what a
looking
head
at.
gasket
You have
looks
2.
like.
You don't
Robert.
have 3. You have 2. You're good.
I don't believe either of you.
Maybe 8
that's
in the challenge.
Yeah, in the challenge. Yeah, it's a
bit of a
beefy
challenge.
car. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so something fuel economy, something that's not going to cost
Yeah,
a lot
like-
to get repaired,
yeah.
right? Like, are there certain brands too that cost more? Like, if like the BMWs,
Yeah.
like the probably the
Volkswagen.
Audi, the Volkswagens, all
Volkswagen's
that
hard.
kind of stuff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Like, yeah, anything European really is not the cheapest, but like Toyota, like Honda, anything like that. Nissan, they're all really easy to maintain.
Okay.
And
What about
they
a Kia.
Kias are
so that's a no.
Yeah. So no.
Some of them are good. Some of their engines are shit.
Yeah.
Some. We've had a few in where they've only had like a few kilometers on them, and they have a bad tick or a bad knock, and they need a whole entire engine replacement. It's just, I would.
Good to know.
I hate
would-
a bad tick.
I would stick with Toyota
No.
Honda.
Snort is my favorite part of the day. And this episode is brought to you again by laughing and snorting, which is a
Both.
theme.
Right?
Just
Of
kind
this
of a
podcast. Yeah. Can you look at a YouTube video and figure things out for yourself, or is it best just to go to a mechanic?
You can. You definitely can, but then once you can't figure out what to do and it's completely apart and you have to bring it to your mechanic doesn't like you very much.
No.
Second
also-
question, do you make YouTube videos to watch to learn yourself?
No, I don't.
Okay, next job for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
See, we're
People would watch it for
yeah,
sure.
I would.
Yeah.
I would.
I would.
And then I'd still call you and be like, I don't know what to do.
This mechanic told me to do this. It
Yeah.
didn't work. Can you fix it?
Can you fix these 2 transmissions?
And my 8 head gaskets, I think they all blew.
Oh my god.
Bella, you have been such a sport.
Such a sport, yeah. Probably wasn't what you were expecting.
No, this has been great. This
Don't mind
is
if
the
we
best
do.
Sunday I've had in a while.
Is it? Okay. Rated on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best Sunday ever and 1 being...
This has been about a 10.
Oh, that's
About
good.
a 10.
That's the best rating we've ever
It
had.
is our best
Yeah.
rating.
Yeah.
It's also the first rating, I think.
Okay.
Like you haven't asked
But
that before.
nobody else
No.
had to rate the podcast.
No, but
Podcast, just okay.
so we're 1 for 1.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us today. If people want to get their car serviced before you blow off and start being a dump truck lady, where can they find you?
Dunsmuir Super Service.
If you want them to find you.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
But wait in line because I'm there pretty much every day. Okay, so get ready to wait behind the Challenger. All right,
If you
that's
don't want them to find you, she works at Canadian Tire
Yeah, in like Oak Bay.
in Oak Bay.
Somewhere not.
I don't, is there a Canadian Tire in Oak Bay?
There's not.
There is, and it sells 8
there?
head gaskets for your car.
I'm leaving now. Also, not the sound.
I would like somebody to count the amount of snorts that happened in this podcast for a special prize.
25.
25 prizes?
No, 25
Oh,
snorts.
20.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
count? Are you keeping track?
I knew that you were going to offer a prize, so yeah. Wait, what's the prize?
You win.
Okay, what's the prize?
Glenda.
Oh.
A ride in Glenda.
Oh, I was going to say, I can't see you
No.
giving
A
that away.
ride in Glenda.
Followed by Bella.
Yep.
Followed by Bella.
Closely.
Yes.
Closely.
And maybe someone in front as well would be helpful.
Just stop you when the brakes give out.
It's a parade of vehicles. We're really
Actually, you
happy.
can just go sit in Glenda where she is. Like, it's just safest that way.
We're
just
taking
go
this
sit in there.
podcast on the road this summer.
We will be, for sure. Glenda's going to be the next podcast studio.
Yeah, it's a roving podcast studio. Great idea or terrible?
Great.
Terrifying. Terrifying. Honestly, terrifying. Is it moving when you're doing the
No, no,
podcast?
we're
It's just
sitting.
sitting. Okay, then you're fine.
Yeah.
You're good.
It's
fine.
safest if she just sits in one spot.
That might say something. But I don't know.
Safety, for vehicle safety. All vehicles are safer when they're parked.
This is
So
That's a great point.
this
not
is
just
true.
Glenda.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Don't shit on
Well,
Glenda.
Bella, when you are done in your current profession, perhaps Chelsea can take over. Okay, that's something
I'm
to
Yes.
very
consider.
good at mechanics.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have a very lovely toolbox. You can just
Is it
you can
pink?
use that. No,
I only
no,
go for pink toolboxes.
no,
so.
no, it's not pink.
Don't give me that dirty look.
I very much don't like pink.
You're
Although
wearing
I
pink
know,
literally on both
I know,
parts of your
I
clothes today
know.
and your socks.
What happens
so-
when my mom buys
no.
my clothes?
Just run away. That's how other people leave this
Did
podcast.
she dress
Okay, they're like,
you?
"Let me out of here," and then they just bust out of the door and they go. Otherwise,
Also, the room is pink.
yeah,
Yeah, the room is very much pink. I noticed that when I walked.
you're haunted by the color.
I know. Is it actually
Well, it
pink?
looks nice on you.
Yeah, it is. I think it is pink, like a coral.
It's like a
There we
dusty,
go. Okay, that's not
dusty
pink,
rose.
then.
That's
Yeah.
not a coral.
Okay, are you
coral
sure?
is orange.
All right.
That's like a dusty rose.
Chelsea is
orange?
the fashionista in my world. So, as she
You
sits
look what
here
I'm
in a
wearing.
tank top.
Clearly, I'm the fashionista. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm probably sweating less than both. Probably not. I'm
No.
like fully sweating
Yeah.
too. Just a room full of hot ladies. That's
Yep.
what can we say?
I'm wearing a turtleneck. It's like Survivor for me.
And the thick head.
Lole, 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 la, le, le, lole, lole, la. We'll see you next week on Don't Mind If We Do.
Hopefully we will.
Thank you, Bella.
No problem.
Thanks for listening to Don't Mind If We Do. If you loved it, please share this episode with a friend.
follow us and check us out on Facebook, and we'll follow you back, as long as you don't mind if we do.
You probably won't mind. You'll probably like it.
I'm gonna